Hey guys, this is Ian Fairley, and welcome back to another episode of My Dinosaur Series. Last time on My Dinosaur Series, we discussed how a group of theropod dinosaurs known as Pachycephalosaurids were unique from other theropod dinosaurs, mostly because they are herbivores, though their diet could have been anything else according to paleontologists. For example, insects. We also discussed how Therizinosaurus and other species like it used their long claws to defend themselves against predators, and how Nothronychus was mostly related to a sloth, hence the name meaning Slothful Claw. For this episode, we will talk about a group of herbivorous dome-headed dinosaurs known as the Pachycephalosaurids. Pachycephalosaurids are a family of dinosaurs that have hard heads on their skull used for battling each other in combat during a courtship season. This is similar to how bighorn sheep, deers, and antelopes use their horns for competing against each other during combat. These species were not as big as some herbivorous dinosaurs, so they can only fight predators their size. But like many herbivorous dinosaurs, Pachycephalosaurids have beaks at the front of their mouths and teeth in the back of their mouths made for chewing green plants. The two species of Pachycephalosauridae we will talk about for this episode are known as Pachycephalosaurus and Stygimoloch. Let's start with Pachycephalosaurus, shall we? The Pachycephalosaurus' name means thick-headed lizard because its skull was 25 centimeters and 10 inches thick, enough to shatter the ribs of its opponents during battle. Pachycephalosaurus lived in the late Cretaceous period, 75 million years ago, and was discovered in the United States from Wyoming to South Dakota, year 1938. Scientists have speculated that this dinosaur had a length of 16 feet and a weight of 950 pounds, the weight of an American alligator. Since this was a speculation, the skull of Pachycephalosaurus was the only body part identified, though there are others discovered. While many scientists believe that Pachycephalosaurus was a herbivore, others believe it had an omnivorous diet. This was uncertain, though, along with the Therizinosaurids. And as I was saying about Pachycephalosaurids bumping heads with each other in combat, this is common with bighorn sheep and mountain goats. However, others believe that Pachycephalosaurus used its thick skull for display. This was not the case at all either. Most of the skulls of this dinosaur show long back spikes on its head, leaving some paleontologists to assume that these were either its relative skull or just juvenile pachyes. While most dome-headed dinosaurs are known from youth specimens, the Pachycephalosaurus are only known from adult specimens, hence its size difference. If small skulls of Pachycephalosaurus were juvenile, then they may have shrunken these horns as they grew older to its more official appearance. When Pachycephalosaurus teeth were discovered, it was once assumed to be a relative of Troodon because of its strange teeth, but this was later corrected when more of the Pachycephalosaurus fossils were discovered, still leaving its diet an enigma, or in that case, a mysterious puzzle. Now that you have everything you need to know about Pachycephalosaurus, it's time to move on to its close cousin, the Stygimoloch. The name of the Stygimoloch means Demon of the River Styx because its fossils were discovered in Montana, alluded to by the river Styx in the late 1800s. Its skeleton was measured to be about 10 feet in length and 172 pounds, the size of a polar bear. Like Pachycephalosaurus, Stygimoloch also had a thick skull and long pointy spikes at the back of its head. It was also the first pachycephalosaur to have both its head and body intact, similar or unlike Pachycephalosaurus. The spikes on the Stygimoloch's head was 6 inches long and was thought to be used as an intimidation display, like those of warthogs with tusks. Stygimoloch may be a dome-headed dinosaur, but its head was slightly flattened and surprisingly fragile that paleontologists never believed that it was used for defense at all. But I still believe Stygimoloch was a tough dinosaur regardless. In conclusion, both Pachycephalosaurus and Stygimoloch had shady armor around the skull that protects their eyes when each of those species fought in battle with other males. Armadillos also had eye shading to protect his eyes too. Well folks, that's it for this episode. If you like this video, please leave a like in the comments section and subscribe to this channel. Next time on my Dinosaur series, we will talk about a group of giant theropod dinosaurs even bigger than the mighty T-Rex, known as the Carcharodontosauridae. This is Ian Fairley, and thank you for listening.